Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Undiscovered podcast. This is technically our first episode. We had one, but it was trash. Welcome. I'm Drew. We have Cole here.
What's good?
We have T-Nac.
What's up? What's poppin'?
And then we have Nick,
Yo, what's up?
who just had a massive sneeze, but he muted his mic in time.
Fat sneeze. Dude, I got some of the loudest sneeze out there. I've actually scared people with my sneeze. Skis.
Well, dude, once you start
sorry.
sneezing, you never stop.
It's a cycle. I always sneeze 3 times. It's an order, dude. 3 times a day, 9 times a day.
Dang.
It's crazy.
Well, you said you had some questions for us that you found.
I do
on
have some questions. Are
deep
you ready to jump
questions-
right into it?
deep
All right,
questions
starting
to
with
ask
my
your
first
crush.
question.
Let's
When
go.
you die, what do you want to be your legacy? Literally anything.
What?
It could be
What
you
kind
were
of a
the super
question
world
is this?
dictator.
What kind of a question?
What do you
is-
want to be your legacy when you die?
What I want my legacy to be when I die?
Legacy.
Mhm. Do you want to solve cancer, saved world hunger, committed mass genocide?
I want to work on a really
Let's hear from you, Tristan.
Okay.
What do you want? You're literally anything. There is no limits. You could be space god battleship man.
Oh goodness. Probably just. Oh goodness. Probably an intergalactic dictator. To be honest, That's it, pretty
Intergalactic.
cool.
Like you rule the whole galaxy.
Yeah.
Alright. I can kind of see you just in, like this massive, like having this massive cult behind you. You know, run the galaxy, having massive slave trade. You know, got some like Star Wars gang stuff going on.
Some Star Wars game stuff.
Star Wars game
I could
stuff.
I could
dude.
see that.
Yeah. All right, Drew. What do you want to do your legacy?
I don't know. I think working on a really good movie, I guess. I don't know. Being I don't know. I just feel like a good legacy to leave behind is like someone who loved God and worked hard in everything he did. It's not as cool of an answer, but
Mm-hmm.
someone who just always worked hard and was good at what he did.
Yeah.
How about you? What
Okay,
do you want your
okay.
legacy to be?
Yeah, man.
Nick?
Cool. What about you?
Oh, or cool. Either way.
I don't know, dude. I think just setting like a world record would be cool.
Some
World
of those,
record.
some of those are easy. I honestly think some of us could get some of those done. Like if we just
Dude,
wait.
Honestly, like they'll just kind of slap anything in there. I don't know if they'll put it in that book, but I mean,
Yeah.
first one to sneeze the loudest decibels, you know.
Yeah. Some
First
of
one
them,
to wear 60 pairs of headphones.
some
Like,
of them are
there's some
so
achievable
random.
stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
put
dude.
on
for
a bunch
sure.
of underwear or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got some. I stink a lot. You know. I don't know.
What do you want? It was your question, so I'm
man.
assuming you have been thinking about this one for a while. You've had this one kind of looming.
I do, in fact, have an answer. I think it would be pretty cool to be the first one to go to a different planet to start off new human life, like
Okay.
Earth version 2.
Okay.
I want to be the
'Cause-
first one to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be cool, actually.
That would be cool.
That'd
It's
be
like
a
a whole
good-
new Earth, but like a little different than
Yeah,
Earth,
yeah,
but like
yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing.
It's kind of weird to think in the future, like if humans ever do colonize other planets, that they'll tell their children of Earth.
Yeah.
And where
That's a
they came
really
from.
What it
weird
used to
thing.
be like.
What the heck?
You know, they have discovered planets out there that we could potentially live
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
the
There's
The big-
one that's not too far away.
biggest hang up is gravity issue. If we could solve gravity issue, that would be the biggest one, and then an atmosphere.
And
Like we could live with gravity and without an atmosphere, but an atmosphere would make it more enjoyable.
well, and
Gravity isn't really a problem. It's mostly just habitability. Like if there's water, there needs to be water.
And I'm thinking
Right.
distance
Yeah.
too. Like space is huge, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, the
Ugh.
the
But how
closest,
fast, like,
uh,
Think about technology. Like the ramp is kind of going up. Like it's kind of like we're like in a big like shootout part, and it's just like increasing so much.
mm-hmm.
Like think about like the time where like grandparents with their grandkids sitting around like or whatever electro-fire or something, you know, doing I don't know what the future holds, but just like what technology is going to be like then, and just how much it's progressing.
I think like the closest habitable exoplanet is like 5 light years away or something. So
Just the hardest part, like,
Mm.
man, that's
I don't
far
know, it's
away. Like that's going
Yeah,
the speed of light. It would take 5 years to get there. That's
yeah,
far. And like you have to have enough fuel to get there. Like we say, oh
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
only 5 light years away, but that's a lot. That's a lot of fuel you have
Yeah,
to
and
get.
just the
Whoo-wee.
budget to try to do all this.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
hold on, let me just check how many years are in a. Here, you guys keep talking. Let me just search.
I
them.
think it's kind of like crazy, like how even now, like we can now like land rockets and stuff, and like
Oh,
more
the
people
self.
want to go to the moon. I definitely
Mhm.
think space travel is kind of making a comeback and stuff.
I feel like
I
it
think
has
people are
to.
gonna start.
'Cause-
Private companies are going to start investing more money into it and start commercializing it. I think there
Mhm.
could definitely be a very big market there.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, I think
Like
people
some
are
of
gonna
these
start
super companies.
seeing that.
Yeah, like some of these super companies like Apple and Google and like Tesla and stuff, like they all have massive projects going on to get to the moon by 2024. That's just insane to think about.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah.
what was it? It was a couple.
Okay.
But now we
so-
can now land the $8 million rocket fuel cells, which is a big it's pretty good that you're not just throwing that away, you know?
Okay, just to put this in perspective, guys, one astronomical unit or AU equals about 93 million miles,
Wow.
150 million kilometers. Another way of looking at this astronomical unit is a bit more than 8 light minutes. In
All right,
distance.
you're speaking Spanish, and I'm over here speaking French. That I just say you go really fast in space or something. I don't know.
No,
That was
so
really confusing.
that's 93 million
Supersonic.
miles,
That's incredible.
and that's only 8 light minutes.
8 light
Now
minutes.
compare that to like 5 light years.
5
You're
years.
getting
Yeah.
real sciencey smart over here. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, I mean that's crazy. I think going to live on a new planet and stuff that'd be pretty sick. You know, discovering all this new stuff. Like I don't know, maybe there'd be new creatures. Maybe there's life out there. You never know, dude.
Okay, that's a really good question. What do you guys if we were to ever find alien life pictured in your head, what would it look like? What do you
What would it look like?
I think.
I think there would be humanoid aspects to it, but I also think it would. Think about if it was more advanced than us, though. That's what I was like. They could
Yeah,
either be
like-
stupid or like a dog or something. Dogs aren't crazy stupid, but they're not smart like us. But, like, what if they're more intelligent and they're just like hovering around and stuff, and like they've already solved world hunger and atmosphere issues, or something like, and all that kind of stuff.
It's something interesting too because if you go down to it, like it's weird to think, but there could be like non-carbon life. It's not. It's like silicate life forms and
Yeah,
stuff like
that-
that. It could be weird. Like there could be some.
I
weird
think.
stuff besides what we know.
I think alien life is small. Like I think it's so much easier for a small organism to live than something as big and complex as the human body. So I think if alien life is out there, it's definitely going to be really small. So yeah, alien
Yeah, it's
life.
gonna be
Yeah, small alien life. I think they found something like that on some moon, but just
I
little
think
small
it would
things.
probably be like what you're saying, and then probably some kind of almost like hive mind esque. Like they don't think all
That'd be
together
cool.
for the like they kind of think separately, but they're more one uniform thing.
Dude, hive mind type stuff.
That's super weird to think
That's
about.
scary. Hive mind type stuff. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's-
that's yeah, space travel. It's gonna be a big deal.
Oh yeah, it's definitely part of the future.
dude, space scares me, to be honest.
I'm
Like,
more
it's
scared
just
of
so
the
large.
like the deep ocean than space. Like I'd rather go to space
It's
than
crazy
the
how
deep
little
ocean.
of the ocean we've actually explored,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
We've explored
yeah.
more space than we have the ocean.
And
That's
the
just so
ocean,
crazy to think about.
It's so big. Like space is bigger, but obviously like I was watching a show when I was younger, but like there people will like go open deep sea diving where they go out into the middle of the ocean, they drop down on this
Oh
cable,
gosh.
and it's just blue all around them, and they have to have a rope to keep them oriented, otherwise they would get like
Oh my
completely
gosh.
misdirected just because of how like misdirecting it is, because it's the same thing all around you.
There's no difference.
Whew.
Yeah, deep sea diving is very scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd much rather go to space than the ocean. Or
Yeah.
no, yeah, I said that right. I'm getting sleepy.
Like there's, but the thing also about space is like we do have our own laws and stuff of the universe. What we
Mhm.
see, like what we've seen around us. What if there's stuff beyond that we haven't discovered and completely
That'd be cool.
alters?
Yeah, there's definitely stuff we haven't been able to see yet. We can only go so far, and we're still discovering like so much new stuff. All these new planets and just different like I don't know. So I've heard they've like discovered like a new like microorganism living on this planet that's like really far away. I don't know how to describe it.
No.
No, am I wrong there?
No, there's been no discovery of any other life besides on Earth.
Alright.
If they found even like traces of bacteria on another planet, that would be all over the news.
Yeah,
That
that'd
would
be
make headlines everywhere.
huge.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, that'd be pretty sick. All right, I've got another question. All right,
Yep, let's hear it. I'm ready.
are you ready for this?
Yeah.
If you died right now, what would you want your tombstone to say?
This is kind of the same thing. Okay, actually, I like this one. I like this
Oh, yeah,
question.
that's a good one.
Can I start?
Yeah, think about this one.
That's hard to think of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
You might need a
start?
second on
I
that
want
one.
to start it. I got it. When I want to die like in the most crazy way possible. Like I want to die like fighting a wild animal. Like
Even
fighting-
if it's like super painful though,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like you're absolutely like suffering and like
Yeah, I
the worst
know.
pain you've ever felt.
I don't care. It's a cool way to die.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know what I want my tombstone to say. I just want to die fighting something crazy.
I think
I just want to
think it'd be
die.
like-
Just let me die.
Not like that, but
Yeah.
I'd probably say love you, mom, but I had to send it.
Yeah.
Is that Wendy's?
No, I don't know what it would say.
I don't know. I want it to be bold, positive, like you were good at this and good at that, you know?
Yeah, I would probably want that sort of stuff on my tombstone.
No, Tristan, you're gonna be like, yeah, you know, you kind of suck. No one really liked you. You never had any friends, you know?
Whoa, jeez.
You never really-
man. Jeez.
You never really had a purpose in life.
Jeez.
No, my
calm
tombstone would be
down.
that whole creeper song, dude.
It's just a creeper. Oh man.
You know, just got some Minecraft parodies you listen to.
Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I think
Oh, yeah.
I think funny tombstone would be like just he tried his best or something.
Yeah.
He tried. It didn't work.
He gave it all he had.
He
The
gave it
best
all he
ass
had.
muncher of the West. Something just really weird on your tombstone.
Yeah, something like when you ever just
Or
like
something super cryptic that everyone thinks like you left them a message,
Yeah.
but you just actually wrote something down random,
you just
just to
push the
mess with
middle
everyone for
text,
years to come.
like when
You
you're
just make something in your own language and nobody decipher it. Died with what it said, so no one can translate it.
Oh, I have kind of topic. My mind went from dying, funeral, what I want my funeral be, to weddings. I went to my cousin's wedding recently, right? Don't ignore my train of thought, but I went to my cousin's wedding recently. My wedding, folks, is going to be off the chain. Like, my wedding is going to be so crazy. So,
What's gonna make it crazy?
yeah, this is what I think we should talk about. Is
Yo.
what we want at our weddings. I just
Yo,
want.
Drew, I hope you know that me and Nick still have all those pictures of you for your wedding.
Me and Cole have been collecting very
I'm-
flattering pictures of Drew's for the last 4
I got the
years.
pictures of Drew and Nick with the Kylo Ren with their.
We're not talking about that.
That's what I'm
that one.
counting
We're
on.
leaving that.
I know you're not talking about it, but
But
It's there.
yeah, I don't know. I think it would be
My
It'd be cool
wedding,
to have like not like a big group, but a nice like medium, like 200 to 300
that's a
people,
lot. That's a big
somewhere kind
group.
of
That's
like.
a big
That's a
group.
pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you
But you
realize
gotta
how
have
big
all your
200
friends and
people are.
family.
That's a
You gotta
huge
realize
group.
you got a lot of people. You
I
gotta get a
know.
private chef. Get a big cake. I want it to be somewhere by a water feature, up like
I
in the
definitely got
mountains by a
snaked on my
lake.
answer, but it's okay.
What's up?
I said we just never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Then you just got all your friends and family. You just got a good time. Have a big dinner dance party thing going on, and I think that'd be pretty sick.
I think I'm gonna make mine very like traditional, but at the same time not. Because I feel like traditional weddings are cool, but I think it could be so much more memorable to have something that was like a little bit less traditional, and then it leaves people walking away like, wow, that was interesting, like in a good way, not like, whoa, that was a weird wedding, that was super weird, I have no idea what was going on, but just something a little bit
Hmm.
like something people will remember for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
I don't want to
crazy.
like
Off,
too like traditional, not like boring traditional, but
yeah, just some
like put
stuff
my
that
own.
you
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
some
how
stuff that I
traditional,
like.
like yeah.
like you keep all the just kind of the
I don't know if
normal
I want
things.
that piano there doing the whole like thing. I feel like that gets so boring.
Yeah, you just kind of like with
There's that
weddings.
one awkward silence where everyone's just kind of like you can't really move. You gotta be real quiet. You don't
Yeah,
really know where to look.
You just feel awkward.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
yeah. So that's a
But
rabbit
What are you,
trail.
Tristan?
learn to that.
Oh yeah, Tristan was
dude, my
telling me.
wedding,
Oh, go ahead.
dude, it's gonna be the craziest wedding on earth. It's gonna be awesome.
Tristan was
I hope.
telling me a few minutes ago. Actually, he was like, I want to." Tristan's Italian for everyone listening. Tristan was like, "Yeah, I want to date a German
You
girl."
know, at my
So
wedding, I'm changing it all. I just want everyone. I want it to be like tell
I'm
everyone
gonna
to show
have,
up, but actually in the food, like have a bunch of edibles packed into all the food. To get everyone just like get them all totally tweaking, and then just like have like a bunch of lights, and just have this crazy party while all your family and friends are on edibles.
I'm just gonna have like the Japanese, the Italian, and the Irish flag just like all hanging outside.
Tristan's gonna bring all the races together.
I will bring all the
Tristan
Dude, I wanna
stops
find- I
racism.
wanna
Tristan will
find a
stop
German
racism.
friend, and we will be known as the Axis couple. We will.
That's what I was trying to say until I got snaked by someone.
No, get over it, Chief. All right, but yeah, dude, weddings are crazy. It's definitely something we got to look forward to in the future.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited to get married. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be real good.
Well,
Yeah.
Dude, have all the boys there.
yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Like it's literally just like you get to hang out with
I'm
your
looking
friends,
forward to one day when
and
you
you
got
get
like
to
all your grandkids, you're sitting around at their Christmas,
and you get to get married with the love
reading
of your
them
life.
like
Like that's
Good Night Care or whatever. I forget what that book's called. You wake up, you get to watch them open presents.
It's
you're like,
it's
this
that
is my
one book
legacy.
read by Samuel. Is it Samuel L. Jackson? It's like Go the F to Sleep.
Does
I think I saw that one,
Samuel
yeah.
Jackson watch anime? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Crazy dude. All right, next question.
Yeah, let's hear your next
What
question.
is what are you most afraid of? What is your biggest fear? What gives you some big nightmares?
Oh, big nightmares.
What is deeply rooted into you that you can never shake?
Oh gosh.
Goodness.
Okay, I'll start off. For me, I don't know what it is. You guys are gonna think this is real stupid and stuff, but I have this crazy irrational fear of elevators and dropping. I don't know what it is, but
Dude,
I've
I
had
have the same
so
fear.
many
I have,
nightmares.
the same fear of like heights and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind heights. Like I can be on top of a mountain, no problem. But like I've had so many nightmares and stuff. It's just like elevators and dropping and falling, and you just can't control it. I don't know. It's just like this recurring nightmare I have over and over and over again. It's crazy.
don't know. I think like I don't know, just not the thought of death. Like I don't care about the thought of death, but like how your life just slowly kind of just goes by and like if you don't
How
like, I don't
everything
know.
goes by so quick and now it's so limited is kind of what you're getting at, right?
Yeah, and like I don't
Crap,
know,
that
like
was deep.
you want to do as much as you can.
That was
I don't
so
know.
deep. I'm over here like, yeah, I get really scared when someone's like holding their cell phone over the edge of some drop to the balcony. And Cole's like, yeah, I'm scared of how we're just like slowly creeping towards
We're
our
all just
death every
rushing towards our
second.
demise.
Yeah.
The human race is on the verge of death.
Yeah. Yeah, I get kind of anxious.
What's crazy to me is like one day you're just gonna stop and then you're just gonna get put in a box and shoved in the ground and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, it's weird to think that someday people will forget about you. It's kind of scary.
That is really weird to think about.
It's a crazy thought that like
Because with
3 generations and no one's gonna know who
Yeah.
you are. You're gonna be like, non-existent.
Because I feel like learning
Yeah,
history in school.
Oh, we
Okay,
got a new challenger.
okay. I gotta stop what I was gonna
Challenger
say.
has
So,
appeared.
our friend, our other podcast member, Harry, has just joined. I
Harry.
assume he has just woken up from the painkillers that he is on, and
He got his wisdom
yeah,
teeth
he
out.
got his
and he's
wisdom
kind of
teeth
on some
yoinked.
crazy
So
drugs.
I never went to sleep
you didn't?
because I slept all day. So I took it and I was like,
Oh.
I'm gonna sleep, but I didn't sleep. So I'm just sitting here for like 2 hours in bed, like
Then you're
zoning out.
Then you're like joined the podcast.
Yeah, bro.
I have. Oh, remind
When
me.
they were when did they put you to sleep or they just give you some numbing stuff?
Oh, they put me to sleep.
Oh yeah, when they
Uh,
put you to sleep, did it kick? Do you think it kicked in fast?
Yeah, dude. I had laughing gas, and so they put this nose piece on me, and like so I basically made my whole body like, numb and like vibraty, and when it went into my brain, and I was like, bro, this feels so good. And my doctor I saw yesterday was like walking. He was like, "Yo, what's up, Harris?" And I'm like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" He's like, I'm gonna change your IV from from water hydrate to the sleepy stuff." I'm like, "I bet." And then I felt the little thing like unclick and click,
Mhm.
and then he talked to their doctor, and then I was just out.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get surgery. I had to get surgery on my finger, and I remember I sitting there, and I heard him click over the thing. It was probably 10 seconds, and all of a sudden the lights started pulsating and swirling. And I remember, I looked at him, I dreaded in the eyes, like, dude, that stuff is strong, and that's all I remember.
And then
I
you
just remember the
passed
lights
out.
pulsating and swirling, like, dude,
Bro,
what did you just
what
make?
is
That
in
is the good
that?
stuff.
Are we
Hey.
talking about getting our teeth worked on?
Yes.
No, just kind of like when they put you out
Oh, yeah.
on drugs and stuff, you know?
That's probably one of
yeah,
my
dude,
fears
okay,
on that
so,
topic.
like,
Hate
yeah.
when people work on my teeth.
Hey boys, I'm gonna leave the call, but I'm gonna jump back on my computer when I need to go time to take ibuprofen or something.
Dope. All right.
So I will be right back.
All right. Cool.
All right, stay safe, dude.
I will try to not fall asleep on the way
What was I gonna
downstairs.
say? All right. Oh yeah.
All right, what were you saying, Cole?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so like about that like laughing gas and when they try to put you out, dude. No, I went to the dentist or whatever one
Mhm.
time, and they were my teeth, and they had to put me under for something. I was like, dude, I'm so tough. This stuff's not gonna work on me. I can hold back. This won't put me out. Then the next thing I know, I'm like at home. I'm like, what happened?
What just happened?
No, okay, I will have to say, when I got my teeth pulled, it was the weirdest thing because I've been hearing all these stories of how like you don't remember like anything,
Yeah.
like kind of from like when you actually get out of like the chair after
You
you're
don't.
done and you wake up to like when you get home
Yeah.
and go to sleep. I remember vividly like everything, like calling you and all that and talking on the phone.
I remember that.
Like
I remember a lot of stuff too, like right before they put me out and right when I woke up. I remember all that very vividly.
This is
No, but like I wasn't like Brittany that one time where she got her wisdom teeth
that's
pulled
who
and
it
she
was.
was
That
just
was funny.
totally out of it.
That was
But
funny.
I wasn't out of it. It was really weird.
For the listeners, Brittany's one of our friends at school. She got her wisdom teeth pulled while we are still in school. So we FaceTimed her right after her surgery.
Dude,
She's pretty loopy and wacky.
on that topic, Harrison sent me an Instagram video today when he was on. I like had just gotten home,
No.
and he sends it to me, and then 4 hours later, he texts me. He's like, "Dude, what was that video?" And I was like, "Oh, it's good. It's a good video." So I have that screen recorded. If you guys ever want to see that, it was funny. His he was so high, dude. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
dude. Drugs are crazy. I can't say I've done drugs yet, but here's a little side question. Have you guys ever done alcohol or anything on purpose or accident?
I don't think I can.
Drugs.
Good.
I don't think any of us can really answer this without lying.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know. I accidentally drank like 4 full glasses with spiked lemonade one time. Tasted kind of weird, but I just kind of went with it because I like a nice sparkling lemonade. Then my parents finally told me like, yeah, that's the spike stuff.
Bruh.
The stuff next to it is the non-spike stuff. I didn't really get anything from it. I just remember like, whoa, that's crazy. It was like the first time I've ever had alcohol, but
Yeah, I never have.
Oh,
My parents don't drink, so I
Right.
don't really have like
No,
alcohol
dude,
in
I've
my
actually
house.
I've had alcohol like on purpose, and
Dang.
I guess I'm not
Yeah,
like
I've also
proud
had
of it.
alcohol on purpose. It hasn't
not-
been like beer or anything, but it's been like wine and stuff. Not
I
Oh
found
wait,
a little
no.
bit of wine before.
Yeah, I have had some like Israeli wine. That was so stout. That was nasty.
Israeli.
Yeah, there's some strong
Yeah,
stuff.
my
you gotta
dad-
get that good Italian wine.
Ooh.
Smooth, rich stuff.
It's smooth. It's so.
Actually, that looks
Ooh.
weird. Never mind. Take that back.
Yeah. Since we're being truthful and honest, if we're drinking alcohol, I did take like I think it was like was it 10? No, it was like no, it was 10% alcohol. It was like a sparkling like drink. It was actually pretty good because it didn't have like that hard alcohol taste,
Mm-hmm.
so it's actually decent.
Yeah,
I actually had it on accident because I regular sparkling water. I had no idea that there was alcohol in it.
They can put alcohol in water.
Sparkling water, yeah. There's like
Sparkling water. Ugh. There's so much people will do just to
yeah.
go a little.
I've got I work for a glass company. I install shower doors and mirrors, and I was talking with one of my coworkers, and he used to work for this moving company, and I guess some of the guys he used to work with, he's telling me like, yeah, this one time we were working with these dudes. They kind of they would do coke off the clipboards on their way to moves and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh my
And they were
goodness.
just like super like
Jeez.
doing coke on just in the truck and stuff. You know?
Middle of the
he's
drive.
doing coke.
Just nailing a line.
Well, at my
That's,
work, dude, not even like straight up, dude. Like, they do smoke weed there. Like, it's actually
At your
It's-
bike place?
Dang. My work at Tri-City Cycle, they legit
Tri-City.
smoke weed. Like,
Tri-City Cycle.
like I walked in the back and I didn't realize the smell because I've never smelled weed before. But
Wait,
Ugh.
really?
Weed smells
One of
so
the-
bad.
I mean, I
It
guess
smells
if you're
like skunk.
above
It smells awful.
It smells like skunk.
if you're above age and stuff, you know, I guess it's fine. But
yeah, because I mean it's legal in Colorado. But
Yeah.
but no, like the
us
guy
weed
walked back with
smoking
me-
potheads out here in Colorado.
We out here.
No, but this guy walked back with me. He's like, "Who the fuck is smoking weed back here?" And I was like, "Dude, I have no clue. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing right now."
What does that mean? Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Popping.
So
What's popping?
All right, next
Yeah,
question.
let's
All
hear
right,
it.
next talk.
this one might be a little hard. Where's your happy place?
Oh my god.
I will start off.
Yeah, you
I
gotta-
will tell you exactly where my happy place is. It is on top of a very tall mountain. I'm skiing. It's just a little bit windy, but barely anything. There's fresh powder below me, and I'm just sitting up on the mountain looking out. There's trees way down the bottom, and there's just this clean slope, untouched, full of powder. And I'm just
My-
feeling the wind in my hair and just looking out upon this great expanse.
The great expanse.
That sounds pretty nice.
The great unknown.
My happy place is probably just like it's like early dawn. I have a nice little campfire. I'm like camping, and right in front of me is just a lake full of fish, and like I
Ooh.
just keep reeling in fish.
Like a lake of fish or a fishful lake?
A lake
A
full of
fish lake. Like a lake that
Hmm.
is made of fish.
And I just keep casting out and getting fish and throwing them back. And it's just super relaxing.
Endless supply of fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Cole?
Honestly, I have two in mind. Like, I could probably combine these, but
Do it, bro.
one is
Give us
probably
both.
on the top of a mountain, like on a mountain, curvy road, with my Jetta. Which yo, by the way, actually, guys, the Jetta broke down today.
Oh,
All right, so our friend Cole, who's with us here today, he drives this ugly, disgusting little Volkswagen Jetta
Ugly.
05. He's trying to mod this thing out. He put like a 2-foot tailpipe on it. It says lit sticker on it. It's nasty. The
He goes ham.
transmission's like a one zip tie away from falling out of the car and exploding.
I did whipping it
Dude,
though. That was pretty
today-
fun.
Today the transmission went, dude. I'm not even joking.
Wait, when today?
It totally went.
Yeah, dude, it's stuck.
About
in-
freaking time. Time to burn that thing, dude.
Dang. Rip. Are you just gonna
Oh, okay.
fix it? Or
Yeah, I think I might just get a cheap replacement transmission and throw it in there or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But
He doesn't
back
wanna
to
say
back to
goodbye.
the whole happy place.
Oh yeah.
Like on a curvy road with my car,
With the
just
car.
just curving, hitting these roads all like it has to be a smooth road, okay?
Yeah.
Smooth road. I could like just cruising, just taking these turns, having a good time. But then I also have like the second happy place. It's like, camping with the boys or just some friends and family.
Yeah,
or
camping's
whatever.
good, dude.
camping's nice.
That'd probably be my other one too if I had another one. Sitting by the campfire and kind of like the
Yes.
sunset in the background. It's not too cold, but just enough where the fire can warm you up just a little bit. You're roasting s'mores. You just roasted spaghetti and hot dogs over the fire.
Spaghetti.
Sitting around with family and
Yes.
friends, That's where it's at.
No, that's no.
How about you, Drew? Where's your happy place?
My happy place. Mega introvert. By myself. I don't know. I've really been digging my studio lately. Just go in there,
Yeah.
flip on the speaker, just kind of hang out, draw whatever I feel like, Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I've been enjoying that a lot recently. Trying to just it's a good way to just like take your mind off of all the stuff that's been going on this summer. So
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's nice too. Just listen to music and stuff.
Mhm.
I think a really relaxing thing for me I've been doing lately is I just like throw it on podcast or something. And I just start
Yeah.
playing Minecraft. Start grinding out Minecraft. Listening to
Yeah.
a podcast.
I feel.
Dude, that's always nice. Just like after a long day,
Mhm.
just kind of just relax, play some Minecraft. Listen
Corporate
to
Yeah,
Yes.
just chill. A little bit of video games. Towards that.
Yeah. There you go.
But yeah.
That is my happy place.
Awesome, dude.
You got any more questions in the
I do.
chamber?
I've got another one. Since Cole's here, Cole really likes cars. I also really like cars. So I've been doing a little bit of research lately. Just kind of, I don't know. I think it's very interesting to me on how different types of cars, just like where they're from and stuff. Just kind of like new cars, old cars. But one thing I thought was really interesting to me was how like some cars can be super exclusive.
Mhm.
Like, I forget who it was, but to get like a Ford GT, you gotta like be on this waiting list, and they'll do like a background check on you, and they'll like totally like have to like check you out and stuff.
They
It's
have to, like,
crazy.
Yeah.
They have
You
to
get
You have
approved
to like
by
pay for
Ford.
stuff.
That's just so crazy to me. Just for a car that they're not gonna drive, Like some of those
and like if
cars.
you want to own Law Ferrari or something, you gotta own several different Ferraris to like meet their club, and then you can buy the Law Ferrari. But you gotta own like 4 different Ferraris first.
That's so
Well, like same
weird.
thing with like McLaren and Lamborghini. Like if you want to get their nice stuff, you gotta own a couple others, and it just sits in their garage. You know, some old rich dude.
Yeah, with all their other
Yeah.
ones. Like that's such a dumb market, but they make money off of it, so
But it's just crazy though. Like
it's crazy that
I
they actually
think
make
I think
money.
electric cars are gonna be a big thing. I think Teslas are definitely starting to catch on though.
Yeah, because
Like I don't know, I like it still blows my mind. You're driving to work and stuff, or like going wherever, and you just see this Tesla driving itself. You know, the dude's just kind of not really paying attention. Like
that's
that car is driving itself. One day
weird.
there will be more of these, and it's just like maybe one day I'll be in those cars. And like the only thing controlling that's keeping me alive is a computer chip
But that's the
that's
thing
keeping
is,
it from running into me.
the more like self-driving cars there are out there, the better it becomes because then those cars can just communicate directly with each other. And then I don't know, I think that would make it safer because the cars are directly communicating with each other, whereas you have some dumb human who's sleep deprived and trying to get to work. Like, I don't know. I just think when there's more cars out there,
Yeah,
they can
I mean-
communicate with each other.
Yeah, definitely. I think that like I don't know. It's definitely something that's going to be a big thing that's going to come around in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude. Like to be honest, I didn't really like electric things because I was like, dude, that's I didn't quite get it until I rode that electric bike when you guys were at my house,
that was
and
cool.
I was just like, dude, this thing is sick. Electric things are the future. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy how like they don't have a transmission, so their acceleration is just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just so much fun, and I was like, I guess I didn't quite get the whole
you
electric
didn't understand
thing.
it
I was
until
just like,
you
dude, I want to hear the motor.
actually
and-
whip in that
I think
thing.
right now it's kind of still like I don't know if I would buy a Tesla right now.
Yeah, no,
I
don't
think
it's a good
once
time.
people start putting in more, the technology gets a little older, and there's been more like tests and like this is what we like, this is what we don't like, and if there's something that goes wrong, then I'm not the one that has to pay for that, you know, like. But when maybe one day, like we'll be 30 years from now, we'll have electric cars, and North Korea will hack all our cars, and they'll just mass genocide the United States.
That's a thing that I never really
mean-
considered is if those can be hacked. If you can hack a car.
You
Imagine-
can if it is electronic and there's a computer chip inside of it, then
It's hackable.
definitely.
It could be
I think you would have
hacked.
to get to the servers though, right? You'd have to
Oh, well,
find
yeah,
out
you would have to get to the servers.
if you can get to their servers that they have all the information on.
Mm.
Then I suppose you could like wire them. Because the Teslas have it where like from the keys you can have it like drive to you and like drive around stuff on its own. So in theory,
Oh my
I think
gosh.
it could go on
That's
its own.
so crazy. Hey, Harry's back.
It's a little scary.
But you know that day I don't want to be driving a Tesla and I want to be away from it or something. You know, it's definitely so crazy to think about. And I mean, I feel like it's gonna be a big thing where they're gonna have to build such big facilities just to keep these things safe.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they don't, it's gonna kill so many people. Like if somehow someone figured out how to hack all of Tesla, the amount of cars even right now they would be able to control would be crazy. Like it would be awful, horrific thing.
Yeah.
And then once people, I mean, they're like popping right now, and once there gets more and more out in the market,
Yeah,
and it's definitely crazy to think about. But I don't know. I think fast cars are really cool, but like especially like living in America, then the most you can get up to 90 legally, and then once you
Yeah.
get up to like 100, you know, like your speeding tickets are ridiculous. It's like, and insurance is like crazy expensive for those. Like, I mean, I guess if I had the money, it would be cool to own, but
yeah.
right now it's hard to own that Ferrari or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
So
Welcome back.
Harrison,
Welcome back to.
Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
You're
we
a
can
little
hear
quiet, but
Welcome
yeah,
back.
I can hear you.
Hello?
you. Yeah, dude, we're talking about cars and how one day North Korea is gonna hack
Hack all of our
Tesla.
cars.
And they're gonna
Yeah.
just mass genocide the U.S.
I also drew
That's
Scarlet
wild.
Spire while we were talking.
My video
Yeah.
connection is low. Why is that?
That's
Now it's
crazy.
All right. Oh, you got something, Tristan? You got something?
Any other questions?
Yeah. Let's
That's
whip the next question out, dude.
Give me a quick second, boys.
Dude,
Okay.
you're putting way too much stress on me. You
you,
need to.
you said you had them.
You need to chill, all right? You're stressing me out.
Here, I
All right,
can.
here's a
Oh,
really good
okay.
question. If you were a snake, how long would you want to be?
I don't.
What?
I don't
If
think
was
I
a
like that.
snake,
Here, look.
how long
Did
would
you
I
just
want to
Google
be?
this real quick, my guy? Like, what?
Okay, never mind. I've got a different question.
Okay.
And I want you to
Oh.
take this question the utmost seriously. And I know Drew's gonna take this like a cult. Pepsi or Coke?
I'm not gonna call that
Oh
question.
my god.
It's easy. You don't. Everyone here is in agreement. It's
TBA.
Coke.
Did you say creamer?
No, I said everyone here is in
gotta say,
agreement.
I love Coca-Cola, but
Coke.
Pepsi
Yeah, is
has
it
some
Coke?
really good.
Pepsi's
Y'all
pretty
agree
good.
on Coke?
Oh my
Pepsi has
gosh.
some really good
Dude,
alternate flavors.
Coke.
I picked up mango Pepsi.
Ew.
Oh boys.
Yeah, but
Oh.
cherry
Oh,
Coke,
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
Cherry
you got
Coke.
The
Cherry
orange
Coke.
vanilla Coke.
You got orange vanilla Coke. You got
Cranberry.
Georgia peach
Oh, wait, no.
Coke.
That's Sprite. Shoot, I'm an idiot.
Georgia peach Coke, dude. That stuff is so
Peach
good.
Coke.
Peach
Yes.
Yeah,
Coke.
there's way better Coke flavors than there are Pepsi flavors. Just putting that out.
Alright, boys. I don't care if it's Pepsi or Coke. I gotta go, my boy Cheer Wine out here.
I don't care what you guys are saying. I'm a Sprite lover.
I drink
Dude,
Sprite.
I got the little square Lodi symbols on everyone's face.
Yeah, you're a little fuzzy. Did I tell you about that, guys?
Alright.
I have a story. Hold up, I have a story.
Hang on, no one ever said what
I
their
have a story.
thing was.
It's all Coke. It's
Pepsi,
unanimous.
Coke.
It's Coke.
I think I'm Pepsi.
What?
Coke.
You're just starting to spark controversy.
Harrison said he was Pepsi.
Yeah,
All right, we're in a
I have a
pretty
story.
good split.
I have a story.
I volunteered you to be Pepsi.
It's 2
Deal
to
with it.
3.
That's not how it works, Nick.
It's 2 to 3. It's literally
All
2 to
right,
3.
that's cool. All
My
right, what's your
story.
story?
Okay, it's not much of a story, but a couple weeks ago, I went and I dropped my sister off at a Bible study, and I was like, I don't feel I was like 15 minutes away from my house. The study was only an hour, or like it was like an hour and a half, and for some reason it didn't make sense in my mind to go back home to sit at home for like 30 minutes to turn around and go right back. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just go grab food. And like I drop her off. I'm already kind of like down because I get in my head a lot. Whatever. That's beside the point. So I'm already feeling down. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to Wendy's because Chick-fil-A is closed because it's Sunday night. So first off,
Wendy's is where
this-
it's at.
but okay, Chick-fil-A go.
I mean,
Like
I don't know.
I want
It's
Chick-fil-A
okay.
over
Have you-
Wendy's. So this is ruining my day to begin.
Wendy's
Stop!
is not
Stop! Let me continue my story.
Okay.
I have to. I'm gonna forget it if I don't keep going. So that's my first big disappointment. Is I can't get Chick-fil-A and I gotta settle for Wendy's, which isn't terrible, but it's also not good. And then I go in, and then I'm feeling down. I'm like, what the heck? I have to eat Wendy's, and then I order my 4 for $4 because that's all you can get there, and then I get my 4 for $4. I go to get the drinks, and they have a freestyle machine, which are I love those things, and they're out of like all the good flavors. They're out of Coke. They're out of Dr. Pepper. They're out of like vanilla. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out what I want. I'm like, oh, I can get Mellow Yellow or Powerade. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just get Sprite. So first off, I had to settle for Wendy's, and then I had to settle for Sprite.
Sprite.
And then I just sat in that when I was like
Cranberry.
upset about stuff that was going on. I just sat in the Wendy's by myself, eating my chicken sandwich, drinking my Sprite. That's an experience, folks. If you haven't just like sat by yourself in a Wendy's, which like you half wanted, you didn't really want Wendy's, but you had to choose it anyway, drinking a drink that you also had to settle for because you didn't know that they were going to be out of Coke. If you knew they were going to be out of Coke, you would have gotten a lemonade. So yeah, that's my story of
Is
how
that
Dude,
I ate
is that your story? Is that
super.
it?
I was just super
dude.
depressed eating at Wendy's.
That was a very stupid story.
I
Please never
know,
share that again.
but it
Alright,
also
moving
took
on
up
the
a
on.
lot of
topic of
time.
Wendy's,
So
dude. On the topic of Wendy's, who can agree with me that their lemonade there is pretty
their
fire?
lemonade is really good. They do have good
Yeah.
lemonade.
I will
theirs.
disagree.
You haven't even had it.
What?
When have you had it?
Dude, their wildberry.
Bruh, dude, this
Wildberry
is a
lemonade.
Code 9 bruh moment.
No, I don't. The wild berry lemonade was okay. It didn't really taste like lemonade to me. The strawberry lemonade
Dude,
was
I
good.
love their wildberry or their tropical.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Dude, I go there. I go to Wendy's like 2 times a day just.
that's why you're broke.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. All right, I'm moving on to the next question. What is one of your
All right,
most
hit us.
embarrassing moments? One of these moments that just made you want to shrink inside of yourself.
I don't know if I
Right,
like.
said this one.
I know I can think of.
One.
I just got to go
Dude,
back to
I got
freshman
one.
year, and
I know
can,
Tristan, so Tristan, go off. What's your most embarrassing moment?
No, I'm trying to think of another one.
Just tell that one. Tell that one, dude. That one's
No,
good.
I don't want to tell that one.
He already
oh
brought it
yeah,
up,
this
so you gotta
one.
tell it
Yeah,
now.
tell it. This one's so good.
Okay, so basically,
Say with enthusiasm, though. Don't
Yeah,
say
I
it boringly.
Make it a crazy story.
Okay, so I was out, getting some groceries, and so, actually no, it wasn't that. I was in the store doing something. I think grabbing some groceries for my mom, because she was in another aisle, and so I was in this aisle grabbing some things. So I'm kind of walk down the aisle. I'm just kind of like swaying my arms, and then without knowing it, I actually slap a girl's ass accidentally, and I felt really awkward.
Did you?
And
Did you like apologize, or did you just kind of go for
Did
it?
you look back
I
at
just
her at
kind of
all?
walked away. I was just kind of stunned.
You didn't even own up to it. You just kind of did it.
Completely stunned.
I was semi petrified with fear, so I didn't exactly say sorry. So
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I think yours kind of tops
No.
all of ours. Because I don't
What are
really.
you guys' other embarrassing stories?
You guys don't hear me right? I don't see my green thing hooking up,
I can hear you.
showing up. Okay, good. Just make sure.
It's like most of mine are just kind of like. the
I've done a
stuff
lot
that-
of stupid things, so I'm trying to like think of something from elementary that was
Oh,
real
Nick.
stupid. Okay,
Nick,
I'll
I
tell
got yours.
mine. I'll tell mine.
yo,
This
Nick,
story
Nick,
will
Nick.
haunt me forever.
preschool or not the
Nick, I
preschool,
got yours. I got yours.
fight.
You remember the cow and the moon, dude?
Okay, so this was probably 4th grade. My dad, he's kind of like a big dude at his work, and so he drops the money off that he's a chef, so he drops the money off they made that day at the bank. So this little girl that was at the bank drive-thru next to us was playing with the cow and the moon toy, like the story. And their windows were down. So being the intelligent human being I am, I yell, "Nice moon," just kind of being funny, and they're like, "Haha, that's a funny moon." But in my head, I didn't realize that also meant nice butt. So I told this little 4-year-old that she had a really nice butt.
Oh.
And this guy literally sunk down into his seat and was just like, "Oh shoot, I remember what that."
I mean, at
meant."
least I was a 5th grader telling like this little girl she had a nice butt, but still
That's awful.
wasn't the brightest moment.
My
I
embarrassing
could name
moments,
so
like-
many things that you've done that are so
I'll
embarrassing. but-
tell another one just because that one was kind of short. But
Yeah.
I was at a friend's birthday party back in
Mine.
like 2nd or 3rd grade.
My birthday party.
And we were all getting changed. We were all hyped up on sugar,
My
being
birthday party.
little kids. So being the intelligent human being I am, I thought it would be a good idea when I got naked to run across this basement. It was an unfinished basement. They had like this rope dangling from the ceiling.
Oh no.
It was kind of like a rope swing.
Oh
So
no.
I jumped off their trampoline they had in the basement onto this rope swing and started yelling, "I'm a wild man."
No, you yell. You're in.
Just butt
Oh,
naked in my friend's
dude.
basement, swinging on his little rope swing,
Yeah.
screaming, "I'm a wild man."
Mr. Krabs.
Oh, yeah.
That was something that's always gonna stay around forever, you
that
know.
one's gonna
That's the
hang
most
on you for a
terrifying
while.
but best thing I've seen. Oh,
Yeah, mine. I don't know. I can't. All my embarrassing stories are kind of like ones that people have already, like most people have, like going up to some random woman you think is your mom in the grocery store, but turns out it's not. I ended up telling this
oh.
woman that you could get a box of free cereal if you buy milk because I thought it was my mom. And she like turned and like was talking to me like she cared. And I was terrified. And I was like, and just ran away.
I've got
Yeah.
I've got so many.
I've got another one. So I was at school. I was probably in 7th grade, and my mom drives this Volvo. So apparently, there's someone that drives this very similar car. So I thought my mom was here. So I just got in this random guy's car, sat down, took out my backpack, got myself buckled. Before I looked over at the driver, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong car." I didn't even say anything. I just walked away. Didn't even look at him. I maybe saw his face for 5 seconds. That was pretty embarrassing. Just getting in some random dude's car, getting in like, yeah, this is my car now. I should have
need
just
to
like
get
killed
in
him and
now.
took his
Dude, you're
car.
lucky that guy wasn't a pedophile. Pretty lucky.
Maybe
was
he
out of
was just Michael
school.
Jackson in disguise, waiting to drive off.
Dude, Michael Jackson is dead.
Yeah, dude, Michael Jackson was a crazy character.
Yeah, he
I didn't
changed his
realize-
race.
He did do that. He did a lot of stupid things.
He changed his race.
Didn't he touch?
Apparently, he just kind of went around like when he like went to stores and stuff. He was so famous and popular and had so much money. He just pointed at stuff and it was his.
Really?
Ooh.
That's kind of weird.
I don't believe that.
I want to get to that
Pretty
one
big.
day where you can just be like, I want this and this and this and this. And that
I
one
mean,
is
when you're
mine.
rich, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else got any embarrassing stories?
Ooh, I got a couple actually.
Let's hear
All right,
him.
let's hear him. Lay him down.
All right, so Nick and I always go to like this camp every year during the summer. I was probably like in, I want to say probably like 4th grade, and I was so tired from like the past night or something, and I thought this guy was my dad, so I literally just like ran up to him, gave him a big hug, and then looked up, and I was about to say like, "I love you, Dad," and then I looked up and I realized it wasn't my dad, so I just kind of ran away.
Wait a minute. You're not my dad.
My dad.
You're not my dad. What?
All right.
you're my dad.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Dad.
So
Yeah.
embarrassing.
But that's all right.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I forgot my other stories.
Yeah, that was very quick.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
You're good. We're sitting at 53 minutes. If you wanna do another quick question.
Quick. Now you're putting all the pressure on me.
No,
You
I
guys
mean I can
talk
think
for a second.
I can think of one.
Anybody else got a question?
I had one.
On you? Why is he putting pressure on you, Nick?
This guy's been setting up the questions like.
All right. I got a question. Shut up.
Hold on.
Oh,
AI.
jeez.
I had one. I thought I had one. No, this is a
AI.
long question. This is a long question. We can't do this with. Nah. Do that
All
one
right,
for the
fine.
next. We'll save it.
Next episode, we'll talk about AI. I'm saving that
Yeah.
one. I've got a lot to talk about on that, boy.
I mean, we could just wrap it up
Taking a question.
at 53. If you're down.
What?
All right, wait. I got a question.
I got a
Oh,
question.
Cole has a question.
Okay.
Answer this however you want, or interpret this however you want. What do you think is the best feeling in the world?
Let's not.
You think? Wait, what was it again?
Oh gosh.
What do you think is the best feeling in the world?
I don't like where this can go.
Bro,
Dude, honestly, the wind going through your hair.
Okay.
That's a pretty good feeling when you're cruising
like
down the
that.
road, the wind's blasting through your hair.
Okay,
Pokemon
okay.
card pack when you were little,
Or-
and just freaking like card packs, and you would just like start to like crinkle the foil and all that.
Not a big.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not a big card.
Or that feeling when you get when you're with your friends, like can't stop laughing at the littlest.
That's a good one
Oh, yeah.
actually.
and it's
That's a
like,
really good
when you're
one.
when it's 2 a.m. and you're just like
Yeah,
anything is funny.
absolutely. Yeah,
I love
that's a
that
good one.
feeling, dude.
Yeah,
That's a good one,
I think
actually.
this is gonna sound. Go ahead.
He's so
What?
high. He's so high.
Oh, sorry. I think the
He's on so many
What do they
drugs.
hook you up with, dude?
Yeah, he's on so many drugs.
This name
I don't know
Pablo.
what it's called.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead.
Not really
Oh.
here.
All right then.
I can tell.
I'm just gonna go. So I think this is gonna sound really generic and stupid, but I think a really good feeling is just knowing that someone really loves you. Just like not like relationship wise, that's good too,
That's a pretty.
but just like family and like people, like
Yeah.
knowing that you got a good group of friends and knowing that there's a lot of people out there that care, and like if you died tomorrow, there would be a lot of people that'd be upset, and that's a good feeling.
That's
to
a
know
good
that
thing to
people
remember
care a
too.
lot.
I really wish people would remember that. There's so many
I hope they remember you.
like people who are resorting
Oh, no.
to suicide, but I feel like if you remember the fact that if you do go, people are gonna miss you a lot and like they're gonna be devastated. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's my my spiel. That was very
Nice.
short.
All right,
This
Cole,
is off topic, but my numbing just ran out, and I hate my life.
your numbing just ran out. It's like a light switch.
My
Mm.
lips used to be super like it used to be like all my lips and my cheeks
Yep.
and everything in here. And now it's just like this tiny thing right here that's numb. My teeth are kind of feeling so
Did you get your feeling back?
now. I hate my life.
Dude, honestly, just go out to your garage, take a pair of pliers, and just take them all out. You don't even need them. Just drink through a straw.
No, you can't drink through a straw when you have your wisdom teeth out.
They are
Yeah, you can't suck.
Well, you don't need to worry about it when you don't have
No
any teeth.
blowjobs for you.
Gosh dang it.
Disgusting.
Harrison, you picked a bad week, dude. We'll have to reschedule.
Disgusting.
Don't worry about it,
No.
buddy.
Blech. I see what you did. That is gay. No.
Say no homo and it's all good.
Okay,
no,
so
I don't have any on, though.
thank you for coming to our
I'm
podcast. That was really good all the way up until the last couple seconds there.
As straight as this pen.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. This has been the Undiscovered podcast with Drew,
Are we done?
Harrison,
Yes,
Cole.
yes, we are done.
Cole, say goodbye. Say goodbye when I say your name. Cole,
Goodbye.
Nick Boss. Okay, be that guy. And then
What?
Tristan,
See you later, alligators.
and also Nick.
Boy, if you tell me that we're done 5 minutes when I get in.
Okay, Nick doesn't want to
I'll
say
be
goodbye, so
We can't hear you.
thanks everyone. Bye.
Alright, that's cool.